Subscribe the channel for tech-related updates and press the bell icon for instant notifications.
Hi, I have been getting frequent questions related to camera choices, photography and videography. I'll try to answer a few of these questions in this video. My name is Rakesh and you're watching Tech Today. So I'm getting frequent questions like which camera someone should buy as a beginner, which is a good camera for sports photography, which camera can record good video, which is a good camera for portrait or landscape photography, or for that matter, which camera personally do I use. So in this video, I'm going to re-unbox the camera which I've been using for some time now. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. So this is the camera which I've been using. It's Sony Alpha 6300, or we can also call it Sony A6300. It is a mirrorless DSLR. What is a mirrorless camera? I'll explain it in my some other video. First of all, an important thing that this camera comes with 2 years of warranty, and we get a memory card and HDMI cable free along with this camera. So here are the few major features mentioned on this box. This camera has APS-C sensor, gives an output of 24.2 megapixels. ISO range is from 100 to 25,600. And here comes the master stroke. It has 425 face detection autofocus point, which is insane. On this camera, we can shoot 11 frames per second in a burst mode. That means in 1 second we can click 11 pictures on this camera. This is really fast. And we get a very high quality digital viewfinder. We can shoot video in 4K resolution on this camera. And along with that, this camera is compatible with Wi-Fi and NFC. That means we can share the images which we click on this camera wirelessly to a smartphone or to a laptop. On this side of this box, we get to see details like model number and kit lens specifications. So we get 16 to 50 mm f3.5 to 5.6 optical image stabilized power zoom lens. Here on the top, we get the price of this camera, which is 74,990, and manufacturing and import details. The camera is made in Thailand. This side displays the front side of the camera and lens mount type, which is E-mount for this camera. Here are some accessories which can be bought, which can further complement this camera. Here at the bottom we get some more details. Alright, let's open this box and see what all do we get inside this. So this is the HDMI cable which we get along with this camera. Here, one end of this cable is micro HDMI port and other side is standard HDMI port. Let's keep it aside. And this is the memory card which we get along with this box. I have already taken out this from its packing. So this is 64 GB Sony made class 10 memory card. If you buy it from Amazon, it will cost you around 3000 rupees, but here you will get it for free. These are the paperworks. So this is the product registration booklet which everybody should use to register their Sony product, so that after registering this you can claim your warranty. And here we also get some registration offers. Like for this camera, there is a screen protector in the registration offer. This is a booklet for Phase 1 application, which is an image editor tool. This is a Wi-Fi and NFC guide, which you can go through to understand how to use the Wi-Fi and NFC connection. And this is one booklet which can give you details of all Sony lenses which are compatible with this camera. On this, we get customer care details. This is the warranty card. And this is the instruction manual. Alright, let's open this box further and see other stuff. This is lithium ion rechargeable 1020 mAh battery. This is the power adapter, and this is the power cord which gets connected with the adapter like this. And this is the standard micro USB cable which will get connected at this end of this adapter, and we can use this to charge the camera. So this is the eye cap or viewfinder. We'll connect it in just a while. Alright, now let's take out the camera from this box. So here is Sony Alpha 6300, a mirrorless camera. You can see form factor wise, the build of this camera is just like a point and shoot camera. So this is the advantage of having a mirrorless camera. Here on this top we get two dials. One is for aperture control, other is a mode dial, which can be used to change modes from manual to auto, or you can select movie mode while you are shooting a video through this camera. These are the controls which are given behind this camera. This is the another dial which will be used to change the settings like aperture or shutter speed, or for selection of images. This small dial is for selecting auto exposure lock or to autofocus or manual focus. This small button is for flash. We also get an inbuilt flash in this camera. Just press it and this tiny little flash pops out of this camera. And we can change the direction of this flash like this, which can give you a good reflection from other surface area, through which you can control the light exposure. Here we can install an external flash or an external mic. This is electronic viewfinder. Unlike other conventional digital cameras, we get a digital viewfinder instead of an optical viewfinder. The advantage of digital viewfinder is, through the digital viewfinder we see what we are going to get an output as an image. So this is the sensor which turns off the screen whenever you see through this viewfinder. So this is an eye cap for this viewfinder. Let me install it. So this is the front side of this camera. We get 15 to 60 mm optically stabilized lens, which has 3.5 to 5.6 aperture range. The minimum focus distance is 0.25 meter or 0.82 feet. On the front side we get Sony branding and Alpha branding. This is the focus assist beam. This is the remote sensor. Here are the two inbuilt microphones for video recording. This is the lever which you can press to take out the lens. We need to keep it pressed and rotate the lens in anti-clockwise motion. And while putting the lens back, we need to match these two white dots and rotate the lens in clockwise motion. We get a click sound when the lens gets locked. Here at the bottom we get to see a screw point to mount the camera on a tripod, model number of this lens and manufacturing details. So this lens is also made in Thailand and the model number of this lens is SELP 1650. So it is a power zoom lens and this lever can be used for zoom in and zoom out. Here on the top we get these two buttons. One is a custom button. We can customize this button for any function which we want this button to perform. Another is on-off switch. And this is the shutter release button. And this is the custom button 2, which is again configurable. While viewing the image, this button to be used for deletion. However, most of these buttons are all configurable as per our requirement. This button is to zoom in the click image. Here we get a dedicated video recording button. Here on the top we get Alpha 6300 branding and 4K branding, which shows this camera is compatible for 4K video recording. This small dial is a diopter. If you use spectacles, then you can adjust the screen resolution of your viewfinder so that without these spectacles, we can see the viewfinder clearly. We also get this articulating 3-inch screen, which is handy while shooting low and high angle shots. Here we get these 3 ports. One is micro USB for charging and data transfer. The center port is micro HDMI port, and this one is for external mic. This is the NFC sign, which helps to connect it to any smartphone at one touch. Along with this camera, we get this strap, which has Sony and Alpha branding. It's a decent quality strap. So that's the overview of this camera. In my next video, I'll cover rest of the functionalities of this camera. And then I will start a series of videos on photography, what all lenses can be used, and all the other tricks and tips for the photography through Sony Alpha camera. So that's it for this video. But as you are aware that this is a very vast topic and it can't be covered in a 15 minutes video. I'm planning to create a series of videos on photography. In my coming videos, I'm planning to cover other features of this camera, lenses which I've been using on this camera, and other photography tricks and tips. I hope you'd have liked this video, and if you really did, hit that like button, and if you think your friends should know about it, share with your friends. And till now, if you have not subscribed to our channel, hit that red button which is given below in this video. And to get the notifications about the videos which we upload on our channel, hit that bell icon. Thanks for watching Tech Today.